Key purpose today is announce changes that we have made to the flood risk reduction study since April, when we were here in Findlay and when we publicly released what we call the draft feasibility report. So what are those key changes? Well, in our the news coverage over the weekend hit them, but I'm here to restate those, explain in a little more detail, and then certainly answer questions that people have about them. The most important change, I think that is received the most attention, is the removal of what we call the Blanchard to Lye Creek cutoff levee near the reservoir. One of the major negative consequences of that levee was the induced flooding of up to 1,500 acres of agricultural land to the east of the levee. Another significant change, and this is the change that really set the conditions for removing that levee, is the optimization of the diversion channel. So, two major things occurred with the diversion channel. And the major change is the agreement with state and federal regulatory agencies to divert more flow from Eagle Creek to the diversion channel earlier, so that Eagle Creek maintains somewhat of a minimum flow and we maximize the use of the diversion channel. That's the major change, and that change is what resulted in not only greater flood risk reduction in the Blanchard watershed, but also led to the levee, the cutoff levee, proving itself to be unjustified as a second measure. The second change to the diversion channel dealt with sizing. The channel is 9.3 miles long. It is not a uniform shape throughout the entire 9.3 miles. On average, it's about the width of a football field, and the depth varies, I'd say on average, between 15 and 18 feet deep. Some areas became a little more narrow, some became a little wider to the tune of just a few feet, and some areas the slope was adjusted, and that is in the interest of making it the most hydraulically efficient to pass those flows. You notice the addition of a bridge at Township Road 130, as well as a low crossing that means through the diversion channel at Township Road 10. The plan as laid out today results in 69% of flood risk reduction for the 100-year design storm. That means there's a residual risk of 31%. 31% of the areas that were flooding would be flooding today with the design storm would also be flooding with this if this plan were to be constructed.